Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of my van build series. So this is part 2. If you haven't already seen part 1, then I suggest you do that now. So for those who have seen part 1, you'll know that I was getting the van off to have the windows done. So as you can see now, the windows are in, which looks really smart. Then in the last video, I did not like how it looked after I took the sign writing off. But now the sliding window's in and I've got a fixed window on the other side, it actually looks really smart. So just obviously updating you of exactly what I'm doing in case you don't know. This was my mobile valeting van. The whole thing was just filled with like mobile valeting tools and stuff like that, like pressure washers, hoover, water tank, generator, and I've come up with the idea to have the sliding door half as like a day camper type thing, just put a bed in there, nothing too mad, and then build all the back into like a proper detailed mobile valeting setup. So this part of the sort of series as such will be the next steps that I'll be doing with this van. So I'll show you around the van now with the windows, and I'll talk to you a little bit further about what I'll be doing next to this. So this is obviously the sliding window, which actually looks really smart. So the company and the people that done this was F&M Auto Care. So I dealt with Luke Styles. He managed to sort it all out for me, and at a really good price as well. The only issue is they are obviously, this is just factory as what they've come, but you can still see in there, and I don't want it to be like that. I'm going to dark it out now. So my first job is to get these tinted. So I'll show you on this side. So that's what it looks like at the minute. Obviously I'll be changing up the sign writing, so I'll be looking at getting all this redone, getting it all rebranded, and obviously this is the fixed window, which from distance doesn't look too bad, but then from you can see straight through that. So I'm finished up for the rest of the day now. It's like Sunday, I've finished up on everything I need to do, and I thought, do you know what, it's perfect opportunity now for me to quickly tint these windows. It won't take me too long. I'm probably going to go 5%, just dark it right out just so no one can see in. Still see out with that. It'll just be enough to keep a bit of privacy and protection as well. So I've also got to fill the van back up. It's going into Jed this week, over in Clumpton, to get all the bed made, get all the sort of the mobile valeting set up, organised part of it, because he's going to be doing all the woodwork. So that's going to be done. So at the minute, as you can see, it's still empty in here. I just need to give it a sweep out, and everything, like this is just a mess at the minute. So everything is all out, and I've got everything at the back of the unit there. So what my plan is for this afternoon is make a start tinting these side windows, and then we'll get everything into the back ready for Jed tomorrow. So let's crack on with these windows and see what it looks like after it's been done. Right, so I've got the tint here. It's Global QDP, 5% film. I'm going to start this window. As you can see, you can see straight in, so hopefully make these a lot darker. I'm just about to prep it now, cleaning it down, and then we'll go from there. So we'll see what these look like in a second once I've been tinted. That's better. That's literally fully blacked out now. If you look, that's me holding the camera directly up to the glass, and you can see F all, which is what I wanted. And then inside, it's not actually that bad. So I'll jump right in. So this is what it looks like from inside. Obviously this is 5%. So looking out, like, that's absolutely fine. Obviously at night it's going to be a little bit different. So that's what it's like inside at the minute. Like I said, at night it's going to be a little bit different, because obviously it's only letting 5% of light through now, on top of a factory finished tint anyway. So, but that's what it's like. I'm really happy with that. So I'll show you on the other side now. Literally a massive puddle there, so have to be careful of that. Go on, bait. So that's that side, and then we have that. So look, if you go back to before, you can see in slightly, and now you can't see anything. So I might have to do something with these, to be fair. They are factory tinted in 50%, but I think it'll break it up a bit if I make them slightly darker, legally of course. But I'm going to, so now the windows are all done, I've got to sort out this mess, get everything I need back into the van, bin anything I don't need, and obviously keep anything at the unit that I don't need to keep in the van. So now let's get all of this crap tidied up, get everything I need to in the van, get it ready for Jed this week so he can do all the woodwork stuff, and then can finally chill after that. So let's make this to this. Right, so that's a lot better. Everything is now organised. It still needs a mop, it still needs a brush, but it's like 8 o'clock on a Sunday evening, I can't be bothered. I'll show you in the back of the van, just so you can see. I did do a short clip just showing you how I was going to have it before I've filled it all up. But what I've just basically done is just put everything into the back of the van ready for Jed, and then what he's going to do is just sort it out as he likes to, really. So I've got the shelving unit at the back, obviously it's tilted on its side, but hopefully move that forward. The hoover and the buckets are going to go underneath. Everything's going to go up the top and the middle. There's going to be stuff like hanging up over here and stuff hanging up over here and there and there. So that's the van at the minute, before I take it over to Jed tomorrow. I want to show you these quick as well, actually. So I found these on Instagram. It's a company called MP Car Care, I'm pretty sure it is. They make like machine polisher holders, brush holders, bottle holders, ceramic curtain holders. So here you go, this is for like aerosols and sort of polished bottles and stuff like that. So I've ordered a load of these to fit in the van, and I've bought these off MP Car Care. They are on Instagram, and if you've got like a detailing setup at home, or if you're a mobile valeter, or you've got a unit, then these are literally perfect. Nice solid heavy duty bits of kit. What other stuff have I got in here? So I've got the ceramic coating holders. You can use them for ceramic coatings to put like a brush on this side as well, so that's them. And I've also got other brush holders, so they're there for your, obviously your brushes, but they're really nice, really neat bits of kit. Also got more brush holders, another brush holder there, snow foam holder, which will be ideal. I should order probably 2 of these. So obviously snow foam lamp just sits up there, so it stops it from moving around in the van. Is that everything? I think so. So got some brush holders there that are going in tomorrow, and the machine polisher one, so I'm not doing any machine polishing mobile. It's only going to be at the unit, and if I do need to machine polish mobile, so say if a customer's got a garage, then I'll just take that, but that's going to be going in the unit. So that's that. I'm probably going to round this part of the vlog off, just because there's nothing else for me to really do. I've done everything I need to do. Also, I'll be going over to Jed's tomorrow, so just trying to change the camera angle there. There you are. So I'll be going over to Jed's tomorrow, and then I'll be leaving it with him for the whole week, so for 5 days, and then he'll be building it to how he wants to. If I can, and it's not too much hassle for him, I probably will pop over to him and just check the progress on like Wednesday or something like that, and take a couple of videos or photos. But I am going to get him to take some videos and photos. But this, from here onwards, it will either go straight to the after result of all the woodwork's done, or there'll be some sort of clips or photos of the process of the sort of the camp. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you in a couple of days or so. Right, so I'm back. As you can see, I've got the van here now. Excuse me, this morning, it's just gone 7 on a Saturday morning. I thought I'd come in before I do the customer's car, and then just film around the van, see how much easier it is for me to work whilst I'm doing this car mobile. So for the last few days, I've had the van in over at Jed in Clumpton, Jed Allen Joinery, if anyone's interested, and I'll leave obviously his Facebook description in the comments below. It was over in Clumpton, having all the woodwork done. Like I said to you, it was having the bed built and having the back organised as well. I'm really excited to show you this now. I've had a little sort of little section done. We're going to be making a few changes over the next week or so, but I'll probably also include that in another video. I did say before, I think in the first video, that this was only going to be sort of 4 parts, like a 4-part series, but I think with the way it's going and the way it's going to be, it's definitely going to be longer than that, because I've still got quite a bit more to do. I've got some painting to do. I'm going to try and carpet line it all, insulate it, and just do a few more bits to it. But I'm not in a massive rush to get this sorted, busy enough as it is with obviously work. It's going to be a work in progress, and we'll see what happens over the next couple of weeks with this van. But this will be part 2, and obviously part 3 will be painting it all, reorganising the back, and then just doing a few more bits to it. So I'll show you inside the side half now, just so you can see what it's like, and I'll talk you around what's been done. So this is the side half. Obviously the windows are done. As you can see, this is a raised bed. So this is that's snug enough for 2 people, and we've also got Lord's bed here. But with this, we are making it bigger, because Lord's a little chunk. That's going to be a little bit too small for him, but I really like what Jed's done with this. He's even sort of engraved Lord's name into the wood up there, and this is going to be obviously a little bit bigger for him, so when we're staying in this, he can literally just chill in here overnight. But as you can see, it's just a little bit too small for him. I'll probably show you a photo sort of over the top of this, over the top of me speaking, just so you can see what Lord was like when he went in this yesterday when I put him in. But so that's going to be made bigger from the back. This front bit will stay the same size, and that'll be made bigger from the back, just to make it a little bit bigger for Lord. And as you can see here, look how neat all this woodwork is. I mean, Jed's done a really nice job on this. So I'll show you exactly what's been done. So here I wanted a pull-out drawer, which is exactly what I've got. See if you can see. How smart is that? So I can use this all for storage, which I've started going on the sort of B&M haul, and I bought a few bits. The most important thing, kettle. So that is the most important thing. Bought just random camping tools, some soap, some gas, even some beans and sausage, like ration packs and stuff like that. Sticky toffee pudding, that's all about me. So yeah, we've got a slide out drawer here, pull out drawer here. I was going to have the stove sort of gas cooker on this, but the one I bought is a bit too big, but we're just going to have this all for storage. But I think that looks really cool like that. So that's the sliding door. In here we've got pull out compartments. I don't know if I could do this one-handed, because I've got a GoPro in one hand, but let's give it a go. So here we've got obviously storage. I've just started to put in a few bits in here. We've got some camping chairs that I've bought, the sort of camping cooker, but as you can see it's huge. It's not just a little like camping cooker. But I'm probably going to section this all off. I've just put a basket in there at the minute, just so I can store stuff in, because I'm going to go away tonight just to test it out, sort of thing. But I'm probably going to section this all off with boxes, and obviously have this a bit more organised storage. But there's literally loads of space under here to play with, so I'm really happy about that. And obviously these just slot back in. Just like that. So all the woodwork neat and precise. Everything's just banging. So that also pulls up, so that just pulls up, and at the minute what I've got under there is spare duvet, spare pillows, which for now I'm just going to lay down on this section here. So this section here for the minute, we're going to go away tonight, just test it out. We're going to put a duvet down to lay on, and then also have a duvet obviously to sleep with. But I have spoke to a company on Instagram who's going to hopefully make up a custom mattress for this bed. Have it obviously sat in height, so it's not too high. It's all going to be memory foam. It's literally going to be cut to the size of this, so there'll be a mattress in there all the time. And also what I'm going to do is get it split in the middle, like small singles, like tiny singles. So obviously I can take off one half, pull it over there, get to the storage, we'll move it across, get to there, and etc. So in terms of the bed, that is it there, which I think looks really cool. So I'm really happy about that. Jed's done a really nice job on that. That just pulls back in there, and obviously when you don't need it, that's ideal. Also I need to get some sort of step or something to also be able to jump up, but that's not an issue at the minute. Obviously I will be cleaning all this. This all does need a good clean, but obviously it's just finding the time to do it. So that's the sliding half. I'll show you what's been done to the back. So that is the back at the minute. You're probably thinking not much has been done to the back, which to be fair, not much has really been needed to be done to organise it at the minute. I'll talk to you a bit about the water tank in a minute. So we've reused the old storage cupboard there, and I've also started to organise it to how I want it. So this is how I'm going to be having the rest of the van. So everything's going black. So this is all being painted black. and also I've taken this one out to paint it at the minute, and also get some more sort of hooks and stuff like that for it. So everything in here is going black. Going to get some rubber flooring. Kindly made up this just to go above the wheel arch, so it's enough to get storage underneath and get the water tank up. So the water tank was like coming out over here because of the wheel arch pops out, but we decided to put it up there, which is quite nice, and it frees up loads of space. So people are probably thinking, Carl, you've got that huge water tank sitting right atop your wheel arch or right on top of the side, which, to be fair, when I first seen it I was a bit like, oh, that's going to be difficult around corners and that, but it's actually not too bad, because obviously we've got the weight in the middle, which is spread quite even across obviously that side of the van in the middle, and then we've got all this side. So I have seen detailing vans with like everything this side, which is a bit sketchy, like water tank, shelving and stuff like that, and this is just sort of like a walkway, and that is a bit sketchy because then you've got all the weight to one side. So I think this van is now, the distribution of weight is quite equal, so we've got obviously a fair amount of weight on this side, and then there's enough on this side just to sort of balance it out. But to be fair, I don't even need that big of a water tank anymore, because obviously it's a unit based on mobile work. Most customers have water, so sometimes just carrying water around for the sake of it. So at the minute I've probably got just over 3/4 of the tank full, but that's just to test what it's like obviously with a full van, just so I know it's obviously safe and secure. I've had a bit of a leakage, I don't know how. I think it's my erratic driving, but a good thing about having this side, I'm a bit more careful driving, because sometimes I'm a bit of an idiot, to say the least. But so that's that in terms of obviously the back of the van. Obviously my plans are to get all this painted. I'm going to section all this off with some cloth boxes. I'm going to start carrying shop products down here, so obviously if anyone needs products I can just supply them there and then. I'm going to get all Sam's detailing bottles and hang them all up across there. Lord's bed's being made bigger, so it'll be a little bit wider and it'll come out a bit more, which is absolutely fine. And then I'm just going to play with it over the next sort of over the next week or so. I'm going to see what works, and then see if there's any other changes that I need to do, and then everything is going to like this style, which I'm really looking forward to do. So obviously I'm keeping all the boxes and bottles there, and starting to use all the products from the shop, but these are the MP Car Care sort of bottle holders, ceramic coating bottle holders, brush holders and stuff like that. So I'm going to make another order with these. I'm going to have some long brush holders on here, have them coming down. I've got a snow foam bottle holder. I'm going to get all this sort of up, and it's all going to be organised properly, but I'm just waiting to get this bit done first, and then we'll go from there really. But like I say, these will be going black. I might carpet line these in black, and also I'm going to clean all this, make sure it's all looking spanking. But like I say, it's going to take a couple of weeks, it's not going to happen overnight. But this is only part 2 of the progress, and obviously this is only the first steps to the van build. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's to become. This is obviously the first time I've showed you any sort of equipment that I've got as well, because I was a little bit wary for insurance purposes and stuff like that. In my head I think I was thinking that everything would be sort of done by this week, but it's not going to be, and that's sort of me getting a bit too keen. But what I'm going to do is order a few more MP Car Care bottle holders, ceramic coating holders, brush holders and stuff like that, and make this proper organised. So here I'll have probably maybe 3 sections of bottle holders and like glove holders and stuff like that. I'm going to carpet line these so it's black, so it just looks better. Keep all this clean, keep all the door shuts clean, and then hopefully it'll look really nice. So that's that in terms of that. Like I say, little update on the back. That's been done to obviously make room for the water tank at the top. That box there is obviously Lord's bed that's going to come out to make it bigger, but everything, it's actually more space than what I thought. The generator slid in there, so obviously I need to clean it all and stuff like that, but the generator's in there, and obviously when I need to use it I can just pull it out. But everything is going to be a bit more organised. But over the next sort of week I'm going to see what works where, and then just work it from there. But obviously over the next sort of couple of weeks I'll be painting this all, looking at some flooring for there, and then carpet lining them, and then just going from there really, getting it all painted, getting it all looking really nice. And then obviously with the side as well, I'm going to be getting a custom mattress done, and then just carpet lining all this. So I'm going to be insulating all this, carpet lining this. I want to put some sort of LED lights in at the top just to make it brighter at night. And also I'm going to get a leisure battery, which I might put underneath here, get a leisure battery, work with 1 sockets and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying there's going to be more parts to this series, because it's not just it's not going to be as simple like it's over and done with in 4 parts, because of the rest of the work that needs to be done. And I don't want to rush it. I want to make it this like the coolest van build ever, and it's not something I really want to rush. And the other thing is, obviously, I'm in the process of starting something else with my mate, and so money's got to go over to that as well. And I don't want to obviously just bunk a load of money out first thing on the van. I want to do it in equal stages, and then it'll make it easier and less pressure for me to obviously get done. So that's that in terms of the van build for the minute. I'm waiting for a customer. I'm obviously really early because I thought I'd come in and film first and then see how it goes. So I'm going to wait for the customer, and then what I'll probably do is just do some shots from the back of the van with the setup that I've got, doing his car this morning, see how much easier it is. And I'll probably include some clips of our first overnight stay in the van, and show you all what it's like in this small sort of day camper detailing van. But obviously what you'll expect from the third video of this series will be a fresh order of the MP car care product bottle holders, make it a bit more organised in the back, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start painting it all, get the flooring done, and then we'll just see how it's looking after that. So this will either be the end of the video, or you'll see me working from the back of the van and maybe what I'm up to tonight, or just showing you some clips of the detailing van tonight whilst I'm out and about. I think we're going to go down to Newquay and just test out sort of how practical this camping van is. It's a little bit 50-50. I really hope it is really practical. Obviously, if Law's bed was a bit bigger, it'd be ideal, but it's just one of them. With stuff like this, you've got to just obviously make a few changes and see how it goes, really. So I'm going to round up on this video. Obviously, like I say, stick around to see some shots of me cleaning the Porsche, and that I'm going to be doing next. And also, hopefully, maybe I'll shoot some short clip tonight when I'm at Newquay. So I hope you like the van build so far. Obviously, turn on any notifications on, click that so you can be the first person to know about any future videos that I'm going to do. This will just be like the van build series that I'm going to start calling it, and then obviously stay tuned for part 3, concentrating on the back, getting it all painted, getting it a bit more organised, and then getting the flooring done. I want to get the back first before I get this side bit done, just to make it a lot better for me to work from, but I'm really happy with it so far, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see in the back, or let me know if there's anything you'd like to see inside, and sort of any inspiration would be much appreciated, and I'll be documenting the process on Instagram as well. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let me know any future videos that you'd like to see. And I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Ciao for now.
Plug it in and we begin. Crowd up in the center, they watch for the rhythm. Watch the way we drop it in a mix time. Rise and amplifying when we come in with the swing. Just following the pattern, naturally harmonizing. Climb into position, we synchronize the it. Live from outer ghetto, we maximize it. Sound of the groove, I'm under with soul. Super styling. Can